Hey friends, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. How are you? Thank you for all the subscribers that are sticking with me despite my long absence. And for the new folks, welcome to my channel. Um, I, you know, it's been a journey since Uranus transited into my sign. I'm a Taurus. I was really excited because I had this new deck that I wanted to use, and then Uranus kind of snapped into my sign and stuff sort of got discombobulated in my life. So I'm doing these now. It's the 4th of June today, and these readings will span from where we are now through the I can't even talk. September 21st. What is that called? The Fall Equinox? No. Oh my God. Spring Equinox. Yeah, the Fall Equinox. Solstice Equinox. It'll transit through to the Fall Equinox. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I was meditating for these readings, the guide that stepped forward to lead the readings this time around had a channeled message for everyone who's viewing, all signs. And that channeled message, if I can just tap in and remember correctly, it was tell them they are loved, tell them not to worry, tell them that the structures that are being dismantled at this time are for the greater good. So they're being dismantled for the greater good. Tell them it is high time to step into the new vibration. And tell them these readings will assist them and allow them to do that, to step into the new vibrations, the new cycle, so that a new cycle can begin for all of you, individually and collectively, for all of us collectively. So that was the guided message that I was being given to channel for the community this cycle. And that being said, please reach out to me if these are general readings. I'm reading for many people. If the readings sort of touch into specific themes that are going on in your life and structures are being dismantled, I've been doing some readings where tower cards are coming up over and over and over again, and it can be difficult to deal with that energy if you're not used to it, if you're not, if you're a fixed sign like I am. The tower energy can be challenging. So if you feel like there's stuff around you that's happening that you need support around, please reach out for a reading. I'm here to do that and to be that instrument for you to access divine. We all have that connection to divine energy, and sometimes, depending on what's going on for you, it can be hard to access your vibrations. So I go to my reader. She's amazing. If you guys have need of assistance with connecting to the divine, please reach out and let me know. Okay, with that being said, let's go to your readings. Hello again, everyone. So I forgot to mention during the intro that I'm using a new tarot deck. Dun, 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 dun. It's a beautiful one. It's called the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot by Uusi Publications. Each one is like custom sealed, so when you break it open, you're opening up a fresh deck that no one's ever touched before. These are the cards. They're amazing and beautiful, and just they feel like water in my hands, when I'm manipulating and shuffling them. So I really am enjoying working with them a lot. And the really cool thing about this deck is that they have 6 bonus cards. There's a card called the Seeker, which is really beautiful. And then they have moon cards for the different phases of the moon. There's the full moon, and there's the new moon, and all the different phases in between. So I'm really just enjoying working with this deck a lot. I hope you enjoy it as part of your reading. And we're going to clarify with a different deck. Most likely I'll use the Mother Peace deck to clarify the cards. And then as always, you will get an Oracle deck reading card at the end. All right, Pisces, it is your turn for your reading. Thank you for your patience on these. I've spread them out over a couple of weeks because stuff's been going on in my life. But let me focus on you now, Pisces. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my dear Pisces intentions be heard and answered, please. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the messages and energies for this Uranus transit from June 2018 through September 2018 for dear Pisces. I would like Pisces to have love in their lives, to be in loving relationships, to have creative work that is fulfilling, and to always be guided towards their highest path and their highest destiny. Thank you. And because I'm being challenged right now by this Uranus transit and needing a little extra focused help, I'm going to ask my guides to please protect me from all forms of self-centeredness and to direct my attention to the work at hand. And I'm asking all benevolent beings and guides present for this reading to please close and bar all gates, entrances, and passageways to any negative or harmful energies that might seek to insert themselves in this space or be attracted to this space. May those malevolent forces simply bounce off the field we've created and go to where they're best suited. Oh. All right, Pisces. Let me tune into how many cards they would like me to pull for you. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting that they want me to pull 2 cards. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. First one. Oh, and there's 2 of them. Okay. Guides are being interesting these last few readings. All right, so the first card, the card on top, is the King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands? Yep. King of Wands in reverse. And the second card is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. Let me just tune into why 2 cards. Most of the other signs got 4 or 5. All right, we're going to start with these. The Uranus transit right now. Here is the King of Wands, and this is a fire sign. Now, fire and water. Water puts out fire. Fire evaporates water. This is your opposite energy. And he's coming into the reading in reverse. So this is... I'm sensing that this is like you guys being challenged by an energy that has come forth and tuning into what they want to say. All right, either this energy has come forth and has wreaked havoc in your life, or you have gone out of turn and become this character, this King of Wands in reverse. Now, King of Wands upright is the ultimate creative patriarch. You know, he's really good in the business world, very warm, generous, loving, kind, passionate, gregarious, fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and moves forward in a good way. Now, in reverse, he runs roughshod over everyone, kind of asserts his power in a negative way, and is not balanced. So there's something around an unbalanced kingly energy, either in yourself or in another, that is affecting you this Uranus transit. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about work, and this is about being an apprentice of sorts, becoming a master on something, right? And the path of the master, first you become a student, and that's the Three of Pentacles. And then through your dedication and hard work, you become the apprentice. And this is the card of the apprentice. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So you're hard at work at creating a beautiful tree, and you're at the 8, right? So there's still more to go to become a master, but you're getting there. You're on the path. You're on the journey. Now, any more cards to pull? Okay, they're saying no, leave it at that, but guides, I'm sorry. Like, I can't leave Pisces hanging like that. Like, what's the guidance for them this month? So I'm going to call for, whoop, there we go. 6 of Wands. So the guidance this month is to see yourself successful, is to dig deep and to see that vision of yourself as having succeeded. What does that feel like for you guys? What does that look like for you guys? This is the card of creative success, of having, of being admired and adored by others, and being recognized for your talents, being recognized for your gifts. Okay? So the message is that even if this King of Wands is kind of a force to be reckoned with and has given you a challenge to work through, and you're working through this challenge, the best outcome is to see yourself in the best outcome, right? So use your visualization skills, use your grounding skills, connect to those like-minded beings who are in your court and on your side. Who are the people who see your best efforts? Who are the people who see your true self? And if you're having trouble with that, can you see your own true self? Can you see your own best efforts? Right? What would it feel like to you to be successful? What would it look like to you to be successful? That's what's being called for. It's almost like these two cards, if you ground in your work and you ground in the feeling and the knowledge of success is yours, then this King of Wands isn't really going to affect you too much in the grand scheme of things. I hope that makes sense. Let's see, bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. Okay, yeah, so there's fun to be had during this Uranus transit. There's fun to be had. There's celebrations. There's friends. It seems like you're coming out of a heartbreak time that has to do with an earth sign. But that's the message for you. Okay. Let's pick an animal card for you to guide you through this time. Pretty straightforward reading for you, dear Pisces. Hold on. Just a message about this Three of Cups. It feels like you're trying to celebrate. A message about imbibing too much. Be careful about that. Because I see that you've just come out of a little bit of a heartbreak, and you might be self-medicating to numb yourself out. Be careful, because that might affect your work and that might affect your success. If you imbibe too much, definitely celebrate, definitely go out, have fun with friends. Take care of yourself when you do that, though. No overboard excess. Okay. So, animal spirits, please show us, please come forward with an animal spirit to help Pisces through this Uranus transit, maybe dealing with this fire sign and helping them to see themselves as successful in their next few months. Ooh, 2 cards come out. The fire ant in reverse, all right, and then the camel. Well, there's you, right? The camel stores water, but they're both in reverse, so let's see what the message is. Fire ants. Fire ant, and they're both fire energies, so there's a lot of fire going on for you guys. That's interesting. I might be reading for some Pisces on the cusp. Fire ant. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You might also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend that the heat isn't getting to you. Interesting. When in balance, thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips. To bring into balance, solo time and walks at night. All right, so it sounds like this fire sign has really got you going. And your job in this Uranus transit is to not let them. Okay, aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Again, watch out for addictions in that. You know, you might be addicted to drama. Let's keep going. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You might also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, thoughtful, disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips. To bring into balance, solo time and walks at night. So you are super sensitive, Pisces. I'm curious what this energy is that's gotten you worked up. If this is resonating with you, please comment below and let me know, because there's a lot of fire here and you're a water sign. So, all right, here's the water. Camel in reverse. I'll hold it upright so you can see that beautiful camel. Resourceful, independent, knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease, even in the face of excess heat. Wow. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger. The camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, calm, content, sparkles in the eye. When out of balance, dehydrated, lacks vitality. To bring into balance, go on a pilgrimage. All right, Pisces. So the message for you is to be not in the upside down camel. Okay? Find your resourcefulness. Find your independence. Know that you have that within you. Know that you can handle absolutely anything because you carry a wealth of nourishment within. And your water can counter this fire. Whatever this fire is, your water can counter it, but you cannot be out of balance. And I forget what out of balance is. Let's see. Out of balance, dehydrated, lacks vitality. So I'm getting a message to please drink water. That is your element. You need it. So get back into balance by drinking water, not the other stuff, like water that's nourishing, healthy for you, etc. And really act like a camel. Feel what camel energy feels like for you. Camel can go on for miles and miles and miles without a drop of water because they've got it stored, right? So tap into that resource for yourself. You have that as an animal ally for you the next 3 months. Okay, finally, the Love Letters to Earth Oracle deck. Please, Vibrational Oracle, give us a card for Pisces for this Uranus transit 2018. Please give us an oracle for Pisces for this Uranus transit, June through September 2018. What energy wants to come through? You got the card of Divinity. This is a beautiful card. I'm going to hold it upright. See how beautiful that is? All right, Pisces, this is what you need. You need to know your own divinity and trust in it. Again, this is a fire card. So fire and water are coming up for you. Divinity happens when you recognize how you are merged with source energy. The energy at the source of creation is being reflected in your life, either outwardly through your ability to experience the sublime in everything around you, or inwardly through the recognition of your interconnection with the Great Spirit. Honor the divinity manifest within all beings, experiences, and situations. Okay, and especially including honoring the divinity within yourself. Not that unbalanced fire ant, but the true divinity within you. Let that shine. Know that it's there. Be the camel that finds it. Divinity. Divinity happens when you recognize how you are merged with Source. The energy at the source of creation is being reflected in your life, either outwardly through your ability to experience the sublime in everything around you, or inwardly through the recognition of your interconnection with the Great Spirit. Honor the divinity manifest within all beings, all experiences, and all situations. So if the fire ants got you in a place where you're angry about something, a person, place, or thing, this energy is coming to assist you. So go ahead. For those of you who have been to my channel before, you know how this works. These are sacred geometry patterns that have light Reiki energy infused into them and other healing energies. Take the whole symbol, this beautiful pattern, and bring it into your crown chakra. Imagine it going into your third eye, your throat, your heart, your belly, your sacrum, your root. You can also imagine it going into your feet and your hands. And then allow yourself to receive the vibration of this symbol. What does this vibration feel like to you. Let it affect your energy field. Let it bring you into the experience of your own divinity. And know that everyone is divine. It's when we forget that, when we forget our divinity, that things go out of balance, right? Remember your divinity. Honor it. All right, Pisces, take care, be well, have a wonderful few months. If you need assistance, please reach out for a reading. I'm happy to be of service to you. In the meantime, see you next time. Namaste. Bye.